pretty much everything all set up now. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Trevor, Skyfly. How's little Angel doing, Brenda? As you can see, it's kind of a gloomy day here. Um, we're supposed to get maybe rain on and off this afternoon.
Morning, Bob.
Good morning, Joe. How you doing?
You're very low.
I'm very low. Every time Justin comes on, he keeps telling me to turn it down.
Well, I can barely hear you. Make sure it's not me. Say something.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm low. You're low. Yeah, I'm on 98 on my computer and I can barely hear you.
Hello.
Hey, Paul. Just to let you know,
Yeah.
Paul, you sounded a bit low and everyone else is a bit loud.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, I gotta bring mine back down now to 77 to 80 because y'all are loud. I can barely hear Paul.
Yeah, it's Paul's microphone's turned down. Hey, everybody in the chat.
Good morning to everybody in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, some people,
And good night.
and good night, maybe.
Get it over and done with.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, Mr. Joe, I liked that video that you made yesterday. Was that
Those
yesterday?
kayaks.
The kayaks, yeah.
Thank you.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you ought to see it in the summertime when the thing's got 50 or 60 kayaks on it.
Man, that water looked pretty brown though.
Well, that's Louisiana, because it comes down to the bacteria in the water. If you see blue water, it's the bacteria makes it blue. If it's brown water, it's the bacteria makes it brown, and it's fresh water, so it's a difference.
It's very, very shallow too, eh?
Oh, it's very shallow right now. Usually, it's about 3 foot higher.
When you were coming back there by the second last kayaker, I thought the dog was gonna jump at your drone.
Yeah, I
The
did
guy,
too. He put his hand on it. I
yeah,
had one. I had one last year that I was going between. I couldn't go. I committed, and I was going between a tree that was hanging in the water and him, and the dog was right at the end of it, and I had to just keep going because I couldn't stop because I was there, and I went through, and I was about a foot away from the dog, and the dog just did this, went, just watched it. I was thinking, jump out and grab, I'd be pissed.
when I seen him stand up like that, I was like, oh, he's gonna jump. But he didn't.
And you don't want that dog in that water over there because there might be a gator somewhere.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it always puzzles me out when I see videos of people chucking their dogs into water in Florida.
Yeah,
Like, you just don't know what's lurking.
you got a point.
DJ.
Who were it the other day that showed the video of the woman thingy? bathing on the beach.
Wasn't me.
Can't remember who it was, but the woman was sunbathing right next to the water.
Oh, that was me. That was me. That was the one. I was thinking she was laying there. I didn't even remember. I said, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even remember her being out there. You know? And I joked around and put an alligator walking in the sand.
I'd have put an alligator on a different beach towel, you know, upside down.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, sunbathing with her.
TJ, it's 8 o'clock. You're gonna go take another nap? What?
Oh my God, it's Trevor.
Yes, it's me.
Oh,
I'm
there goes the
back.
neighborhood.
Yeah, I know.
Could be worse. Could be
So-
Justin.
So you're all enjoying your Easter break?
Well,
Yeah.
I have to break
Yay.
every day.
Wait up. All of you be quiet a minute and listen. Then you'll find out why I'm loving it. Just listen.
Laura's not there.
Correct.
Oh, you can't be like that, David.
Yeah.
I can't. I didn't see that in the small print.
Yeah, it's in that really, 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 really tiny, weeny print at the bottom of your marriage contract.
Not married yet.
Oh, well, you just say for a little while then.
Yeah.
Make sure you
Months.
read the fine print.
Good morning, Paul.
In fact, I'm surprised Laura hasn't set up a countdown yet. It's coming.
Yeah, Paul's not paying attention again. He's looking the other way.
No, he's talking, but I can't hear him.
He turned his mic off.
Oh.
Yeah, Sane's definitely turned the volume of his microphone right down.
Either that or in Zoom, it's picked a different something
Yeah, you
else.
probably got Zoom. Go down in the audio and make sure you got the right mic on.
Pain in the ass, Zoom, though, because you can't share screen to show what you're doing in Zoom to show him where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be right back. The birds have escaped and are terrorizing the neighborhood. I mean,
Yeah,
the
that's
bathroom.
Yeah, I figured that's what you meant.
Come on, get your asses in here.
Well, here's an idea, Joe. Do a couple of screen grabs on of Zoom, and send through to Paul on the voice chat, so he can actually see where the bits and pieces are.
Good morning, Lance.
Make sure you got your mic
Morning,
turned on
David.
in Zoom. Make sure it's plugged in. Make sure
Morning,
it's turned
David.
on.
Am I scratchy?
It was working, so
It was working. He did something just after he turned it off or something.
Who, me?
But you
No,
were
no, not
talking,
you.
Paul. We did hear you. So
Yeah.
whatever happened,
And it stopped on it.
Now I
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
I didn't do it.
well,
But
I
we
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you.
So what's it just did?
I don't know. Can you hear
guys
me
hear me?
now?
We could hear
Yeah,
you now,
yeah,
but
you-
you were,
you're
you
still a
were
bit
clicking
low.
on something. So what did you click on?
I didn't click on anything.
Can
Don't-
you
you had to
hear
do something,
Lance?
Paul. Don't just go on and off.
Can you hear Lance?
I can-
Hello?
Hello,
Oh,
Mr. Lance. We can hear you, Mr. Lance.
Okay.
No, Ed, don't lie. We can't hear Lance. Stop confusing the poor man.
Lance is sweltering in all that northwest beauty.
It's raining today, Paul.
What?
It's the
Whoa.
ugliest place on earth.
No, you've got to remember, Lance, to get your beautiness, the trees, the flowers, and everything, they need to be watered. This is God's way of saying, take my piss and water your plants.
Hmm.
Talking about that, happy Easter, guys.
Same to
Yeah,
you.
happy Easter, sir.
Easter is tomorrow, right?
No, it's today.
Today Sunday?
Yeah.
No, today's
Yeah.
Saturday.
Today's Saturday.
Yes.
Well,
It's ten-
technically,
it's
Easter started last Sunday, Palm Sunday.
Yeah,
And then-
but the real Easter is Sunday is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Easter Sunday is right. Then you got Good Friday, which was yesterday,
Yeah.
and then you got Easter Sunday. Now, I don't know about in America, but over here the tradition is you get your Easter eggs and you roll them down a hill or throw them down the stairs, and they're supposed to break, and it's supposed to be a symbol of the rolling of the tomb and it opening.
Here we hide them so the kids can go find them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then a couple of years later, when you dig in the garden up and you you find a couple.
Hey,
Yeah, it's a couple that were missed.
Hey, Joe.
Good
Joe.
morning, good afternoon, Mark.
Joe, I got a quick question.
David, Ed, Joe, Paul.
What?
Miss anybody? Just
Yeah, I'm gonna
No,
do
just
some
another.
updating on my controller and my drone, but I have my drone on top of my computer tower, like on top of the fence, so it cools down, so it doesn't get overheated. Is that okay with the computer running or no?
No.
Long as you got some air hitting it, you should be good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless it's
First-
warm air.
Ooh, first thing first. No, not on top of your computer. Your top fans should be exhaust fans.
Yeah, that's gonna be
That
hot.
means they blow out the heat. Yeah. And two, why would you need to cool down the controller
Not the controller, the drone.
or the
Yeah, the
drone?
Mini 3 Pro doesn't have a fan.
Yeah, it gets pretty warm. Like,
If you need to cool it down, just get a USB fan from the dollar store and just put it on top of it. Put the fan inside the box, and then put the drone on top with a couple of holes in the box, and it would blow the cold air through.
yeah, it shouldn't take me long to do this.
Just aim
It
the
doesn't
fan
take
at-
that long to update. You should be all right.
Yeah, I just gotta do some settings before I go flying to. I'm supposed to meet a guy at 9:30 today.
Just aim the fan at the
9:30?
front of the
You got
drone and it
17
goes.
minutes.
No, I still got 45 minutes. Over
At
45
nine-
minutes. It's 8:30.
9:30.
Yeah, it's 8:13 here.
Oh, I thought it was 9. Oh, you're on the other side, aren't you? Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. It's polls at 9:30. Or
No.
9:13.
9:15.
9:15.
Just aim a fan at the front of the drone. It'll go in through the vents.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Actually,
I'm just
why-
keeping you on your toes.
Unless you bet your environmental temperatures are really high inside the house, that just sitting it open on an open desk, kind of but with all the vents nicely open, she should be okay for firmware updates or doing stuff on the ground.
A little tip for anyone: get the old laptop coolers. You know where they had the USB ports and stuff. Get
Oh,
one of
yeah, I had
those,
one of those,
power the fans on it, yeah, and use it as a landing pad on hot days for your drone. So it's cooling the drone as soon as it lands.
It switches off as soon as it lands.
Yeah, but if it's still
Yeah.
warm on a hot day.
Yeah, out in the field, we've actually got to go ahead and cool the batteries down after we've actually done a flight before we put them on charge. So
Exactly.
we
Landing
actually
the drone on a laptop pad, let
Yeah,
the
well,
fans blow into it.
well, what we actually do is once it's landed, we take the battery out and we put it in front of the air conditioner vent on the car and let it cool right down. It's a good excuse to actually have the vehicle running with the air conditioner going all the time, so that on those hot days there's somewhere for the pilot to go and sit when between flights as well. But yeah, we've got a little cradle we've made up that goes in just in front of the vent on a standard car, and you just stick the battery in that for 5 minutes, and she cools right down, and then you can stick it on charge.
I mean, if you want to be really, really ambitious and make something that will keep everything cool, get a fridge on a massive long extension and land your drone in there.
Then
Or
you
a
have too much
freezer.
moisture.
Get a motorhome. They come with fridges built in.
No, you don't. Most of these drones have been designed to withstand up to 40 degrees C, which is well
that's
over
a
your
bit of a problem in Australia,
well
isn't
over
it?
your ton. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't have any problems.
But
It's
don't
not
you have
like
many days of 45 and 50 degrees over in Australia?
yes, we do actually. But when you look at it, it's only the Autel drones that they came up with a couple that had overheating problems. They didn't turn their camera on the ground and things like that. DJI have actually put it in decent heat sinks and everything inside the drone itself. So you should be.
Morning, Skyfly. Morning, Brenda. Morning, Jim. Morning, Dusty.
And
This will
Lance.
make you laugh. I was in the
Hey, Mark.
range the other day looking
Morning,
at smoke
TJ.
alarms. Yeah. And the smoke alarm had on the back on the packaging, do not put in the microwave. Who the
Yeah.
fucking hell's putting a smoke alarm in the microwave?
Well, there is some stupid dickwits that that actually I should have chosen my words a little bit better, but that actually go ahead and think, well, I'll get it, if I actually put it inside the microwave, I'll get warning
Get some.
when the food's starting to burn. But yeah, there is idiots out there that will do stupid things like that, and you've only got to look at the average manual for something these days, and some of the things that it tells you not to do, and you think to yourself, I'd never think of even doing that.
Yeah, obviously they know YouTube, and there's people out there that'll do anything for YouTube
Yeah.
in the name of science.
It gets me on car manuals. Whenever you're going to fix something on a car manual, I'm going to change the wipers. Right. To change the wipers, first disconnect the battery.
Why?
Yeah. I like when you go to change your oil and you read on the oil can, not for human consumption.
Why would you have to disconnect the battery to change the windshield wipers when you just don't turn the damn things on?
Yeah, but what they're working to the basis they think that someone's stupid enough that while they're doing the windscreen wipers, that somebody else will get in the car and turn the switch on.
Yeah.
Because somebody probably was stupid enough.
Yeah,
Every job that it tells you how to do in a car manual tells you to disconnect the battery first.
And that's because power's running from your battery all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've never seen that over here in the States. You guys might have it different over there. I don't know.
You don't
Listen.
need to, Paul. It was just a joke.
It's like on our bottles of bleach. Yeah.
Keep
Bathroom
it
bleach.
Do not
You get to
drink.
no, you get to the bottom of it, and when it gets to the bottom, it's got a little message. It says, "You must have been bored and forgot the phone to be reading this." No one ever
No.
no one ever reads the back of bottles, do they?
But no,
love all-
it's a case that in this day and age, with people, companies get sued because someone uses a product that it shouldn't for things that it shouldn't be used for. That they've got to make sure that they actually cover their ass.
Yeah.
Okay, but they got to remember there is people out there that actually were born without the brain, actually in an operational condition, and subsequently may actually do some of the most stupid things out known to man.
I do stupid things, but I can't say I've ever been tempted to put a smoke alarm in a microwave or drink a bottle of bleach.
Yeah, well, the smoke alarm in a microwave would be an interesting one because you've got radio waves going into that
You're bringing
little
your
thing that
drone too?
contains nuclear, that very small amount of nuclear material that's used in smoke detectors.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because young Sheldon, he gets a load of smoke alarms, don't he, to make.
Oh,
his
yes,
little
yes,
bottle
yes.
thing.
I love all these warnings they put on packaging now that says keep away from children. I do my best to keep away from children all the time.
So Joe, the weather down there is pretty bad.
No. We got good weather.
Oh, so it's flying weather.
Yep.
You and
Until
Johnny
next
going
week.
flying?
Now he's got family in.
Ah,
Hey, Joel,
Yes.
for the gimbal, the gimbal control tilt, the higher the number means the faster it goes up, right?
I kind of don't remember.
Yes.
You got to read it.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it does.
Hey, Ed, you
Yes,
do know,
sir.
you do know how to check your battery conditions, don't you?
What's that?
Do you know how to check your battery condition?
Yeah, when I get there.
In the remote control, under safety, it says battery.
Yeah,
And
I'll
And you
click
go
on that.
into that and it'll
Hold
tell
on.
you what the voltage and the temperature of
Hold
each
on,
battery is.
hold on. Okay, safety,
Battery.
battery information.
Yeah. It tells you the voltage of each cell and the temperature of it,
Yeah, this one I didn't charge it. It's at 3.75.
and how many times you've charged it as well.
10 times.
And once it gets
Yeah,
above
and
250,
as long as they're all within about a point of each other, they're good.
yeah.
Yeah,
And once you get up above 250 cycles, those batteries will not charge anymore. And DJI drones will not fly with a battery that's had more than 250 cycles on it.
yeah, the battery
I
cells are
didn't know that.
3.74 volts, 3.73 volts. Battery voltage is 347 volts. Battery
We just
temperature is 34.5.
We just had to replace a whole heap of batteries because of the fact that we'd exceeded our cycles on the battery. They'd got to 250, and even though that they were still performing quite nicely, the drone would not allow them to be used anymore.
I didn't know that either.
Because
'Cause I'm on about 100 cycles on my Mavic 3.
yeah, Well, you get the 250. That's where they classify they've been up and down too many times for them to be reliable.
You know, it doesn't make sense. What does it say battery life is on it though? Because mine's got 100, one of them's got like 80 flights on it, and it says 99%.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense why they would
Yeah.
cut you off.
No,
It's still showing that.
yeah. Well, they work to the basis that under extreme testing that they've actually worked out that 250 cycles is fairly well the life of a battery. So they don't want to run the risk because those batteries might can not perform as they should in the way that they discharge. So you could 1 minute you could have full power just lifting off, etc., and then it all of a sudden says that the battery voltages are too low, and actually it's
That makes
returning
sense.
home.
That
So
makes sense, but if they put it under a strenuous test, maybe we don't, you know, it's like,
yeah, but well, the kind you go ahead and have the average search and rescue team. We've actually got 6 batteries in total, and after it's actually finished the flight, it goes in, gets air conditioned, and then goes in and gets recharged. It might get used 2 or 3 times in a day, during that search. So, yeah, you do build up the amount of cycles. But yeah, we've just had to replace 5 of the 6, and the other one will come up soon. So they've got a battery on order for that. But I'm technically running on all new batteries.
yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to buy 3 more batteries for a Mavic 3.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like
It's like buying a
500
drone.
quid, $500, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
they're not cheap, the batteries, but they're not like the old day batteries where you buy a battery and you were lucky if it actually did see its 250 cycle life, or
Yep.
yeah, but they weren't that good. But now DJI have actually done a lot of work with their batteries over the years, and yeah, that marker of 250 cycles is probably where they've actually detected that they started for. They start becoming unreliable.
Well, I did have one incident with the original Levada batteries, where they started giving me a warning saying that they needed to be discharged all the way down and recharged,
Yeah,
but it wasn't optimum or something like this. And I did it, and out of the 4 batteries, 3 of them came back perfect. The other one did it again. I discharged it. I flew it around again until it got to like 3%. I charged it up again, and it charged right.
yeah.
The first time it just didn't pick it up.
It's all to do with that. It's got the smart technology to monitor battery life and stuff like that. But if they don't discharge as the plan discharge is, you can go from having a full battery life to nothing, fairly well unpredicted by the drone. So because the drone's actually knows that it's got a certain amount of time in the battery right from square one. So when it's at XYZ voltage to start with, it knows it's got a certain amount of current that it can use. And if all of a sudden it gets up in the air and then if the voltage drops right off, then you've got the problem with things like return to home. Might not get home. And I've actually heard of cases where drones actually dropped out of the air in the early days because the battery had actually died in flight.
Right. Well, I had incident about 1.5 years ago with Air to Us. I'm flying it. Shoot, I bought it from somebody. I was flying it, and everything was perfect. And I'm flying it maybe about 1,000 feet down a little bayou and all around some sailboats. I get it back, and when I land, the batteries almost popped out of it. When I picked the battery out, it swole up on me, but it almost popped out in flight.
Yeah, and the big one there is temperature. If the battery's hot, don't charge it till it's actually cooled right down to room temperature.
I take them out and I lay them in the back of the car in the shade because I never have to. I got a fan now I bring for when it's really hot. I've got a little portable fan that you can use in the house that works off of like the batteries used for drills, Ryobi.
Yeah,
and it's a nice size. What talking about on a hot day, you put that sucker on, but it keeps you cool. But it'll run for like 4.5 hours.
The
so
other thing is make sure don't put your drone batteries in direct sunlight inside the car.
Yeah.
Warning that's in the manual, but I'll guarantee 9 out of 10 people haven't read it.
I guarantee you.
And that's one of the things that causes battery swelling. The reason why DJI go ahead and discharge their batteries after X amount of days is because the fact that if you've got a full battery and you get a barometric pressure change, it actually goes ahead and affects the capacity that the battery can actually hold. So therefore they run into the problem that all of a sudden, due to the barometric pressure change, you could have too much charge in the battery, and then the battery tries to get rid of that energy the best way it knows how, which is heat, and heat actually causes swelling. So never let your drone batteries actually go into the discharge cycle if you're not going to be using them for a week or so.
Righty, Paul. What a bag
Oh,
of
no.
Cheetos that is.
No, Paul, you're not allowed to eat those.
Yeah,
Not good for you.
Wait, well, no, I'm with Paul, right? I'm sorry, but if they did a bag triple that size, I'd be buying them.
Oh, God.
You buy any
Oh,
vegetables,
is it?
Paul?
Oh, Paul.
Is it Cheetos? Cheetos?
Yeah.
Man, the only thing I
The
hate
size
about
of the packet, though, it's nearly the same size of Paul.
You've
The
had
only
your
thing I
days,
hate-
ration, Paul. That's it. No more.
It's only gonna be the same size as Paul till after he finishes eating it. Paul's gonna be bigger.
the only thing I hate about our license out here to fly is I gotta carry this shit around.
When you bought that, did you buy any vegetables or apples, anything like that?
Yes, he did.
No, he ain't answering. that.
No. I can assure you,
did he buy
on
anything
behalf
that's
of
good for
Paul, he bought some vegetables when he bought them crisps.
He bought no
Or-
vegetables.
Snacks.
All he bought was
Potatoes
that
are
and
vegetable-
Boston creams.
Yeah, but a
ice
potato's a
cream.
vegetable. And a potato.
No, they're
Yeah.
corn, which is definitely a vegetable.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's
but
actually corn and potato.
I should have
By the
bought,
time
I
they get-
should have bought a bigger bag. This is only 15.5 ounces.
But did you hear what I asked you?
What's that?
You see, you didn't listen. Did you buy any vegetables or fruit or anything like that good for you?
Yeah, the stuff that's
I
good
bet you
for
bought
you.
ice cream and Pepsis and Boston cream. And breakfast bowls probably.
You know what I say? Don't worry about it. Live your life once.
Yep, my doctor says don't eat vegetables, they're bad for you.
Yeah, right.
All right.
You're lying again, Paul.
That's a good
Yeah.
doctor. Can I go see him?
Well, your doctor's technically not wrong. You shouldn't eat crazy people.
Yeah, vegetables are full of sugar.
Yep.
So you still have any Meals on Wheels meals in your freezer?
I don't get Meals on Wheels anymore because I didn't like it. Had too many of those nasty old vegetables in there.
Too many vegetables.
Yeah.
The
His
things that are
garbage,
supposed to be good for you.
disposal loved them vegetables, didn't they, Paul?
Yes, they
Well, I,
did. That's what.
well,
That's
I
why
remember when
I have to exercise my garbage disposal every time I got Meals on Wheels. It do,
I used to watch you eat the meat and all the stuff out of there like you hadn't eaten in your life. The way you used to eat them. But
no,
then you throw the vegetables away.
throw the vegetables away. Yep. In fact, I think I still have Meals
Right.
on Wheels in the freezer. They've been in there for almost a half a year.
And that's what I asked you. And you said, no, you don't get them anymore.
No, I don't get them anymore.
But I asked you if you had them in the freezer. Not listening
I
again.
think there's still.
We're going to
some.
make that a bingo slot. That'll be a definite winner.
Yep.
You be a winner. Don't eat dinner. Buy a Boston cream.
That was a good one, Paul. That was a good one.
Paul's
The
gone
quickest
into
way
the
to take your
marketing for
sugar
Boston
levels up.
creams now.
Boston creams will make your life exciting and it'll help your heart rate lower.
Mm.
Yeah,
No,
it'll
no.
stop it.
Of course
It'll
it
stop
will.
it. You're
It'll
right.
stop.
It will help you into an early grave.
Yeah, it will. It'll help it. Your heart rate will go to 0.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
heart will stop.
In fact, I think I still have a Boston cream out there in the other room.
No, not allowed to
I
have
think
it.
Boone got it.
No, Boone doesn't. Boone will just like take a little bit of it, but not much.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
So my Mavic 3 has 197 flights on it.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Supreme Court, they just announced said that Trump cannot deport any more Venezuelans out of the country.
Who said that? The Supreme Court?
You know the Democratic Supreme Court.
It's
No.
it's Republican
Whoa,
Supreme
it's
Court.
not- It's Republican.
Yeah.
But I want to point something out to you. When has Donald Trump actually taken any fucking notice? He hasn't. He's just going to do what he wants.
Well, that's why we have separation of powers. You got the executive, judiciary, and the legislative, and one doesn't overrule the other.
There's got to be more to that story.
The legislative branch thinks they do rule, but they don't.
I
It might
think
be
it's-
without a hearing first.
Yeah. I've got a feeling it's more to do with that guy that they deported that they shouldn't have done, apparently. And
Yeah.
then it turned out they should have done, but shouldn't have done. And yeah.
But wait, no, let's go back to that one. He was pulled over in 2022 with 8 people in the car with him. All of them had no identification. All of them gave his address in Maryland, and he said he had picked them up in Texas to bring them to Maryland to work in construction. He was human trafficking, and the police would not give him the ice.
How do you know? It might have been a clown car, and it might have been a whole load of clowns, and he kept them in a box.
It was a big van full of people.
Yeah, they were going to arrest him for human trafficking, and ICE they got involved. Something got involved where the police released him with a warning and let them all go.
Got to remember that video that I showed you a while back of the police van that pulled up outside the pub in the UK, and all the football fans got out of it. And just hundreds and hundreds. It was like just kept coming out. It was like, what the hell?
Yeah, but I bet they all have ID.
Well, probably. Don't even know if we've got it.
Okay, one of my Mavic 3 has 44 charges. One has 39, one has 48, one has 50. So I'm good
Yeah,
for a while.
yeah, yeah. Just,
Yeah, you're only like 30% through your charge cycles.
20%.
yeah, you got plenty of time.
Yeah, it's said battery life on these things. The lowest one is 95%.
Yeah, you'll be able to purchase your Mavic 4 before those batteries go.
Joe's gonna buy a Mavic 4. All right.
No,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, but the guy get, but he thinks it's the greatest drone, Paul. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to
yeah,
go and get one as well.
That's what I heard. Because he's promoting the Mavic 4 because he says he's got too much money in his bank account. So he,
I'm
Oh,
getting
yeah,
a,
yeah.
he
and I'm
wants
getting
to,
a Mavic 3 Pro when it goes on sale again.
he wants to stimulate the economy.
No, don't.
I don't think you're going to see the Mavic, any of your Mavic 3s around for a while. They've just had a sale here in Australia, which it was tipped to be a stock clearing sale.
Yeah.
So I think you'll find the Mavic 4 will be on the table shortly.
Well, they got a company here called Woot, WOOT, that had them for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks in a row now.
Hey,
They've
David,
had the
is that
the-
a family? Is
Is that what?
that a family reunion?
No, that was England football fans when we scored. I was trying to find that video.
yeah, Woot had the RC1 with the drone with the Mavic 3 Pro and one battery, $15.99.
Hmm.
And I was gonna buy it and I sat on it and they sold it. Then last Sunday it came back on for $16.49. And I was getting ready to buy it and somebody wanted to buy my Mini 3 Pro, so I drove to sell it to him, came back and they sold out already.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Paul, I closed your thing down last night for you.
Oh, thank you.
It was like past the host very, very quickly. Everyone was like, I think everybody had a turn of being host.
Nobody wanted it.
I was talking to David trying to figure out this computer and I still haven't figured it out yet. He says, because here's my dilemma. My cell phone, if you send me a text, it doesn't show up.
Good morning, Josh.
And I can't figure out where the hell you find the text messages.
As in Facebook message or just standard text messages?
Either or, I can't find any text messages.
At the bottom of the screen, is there a icon that says messages? Or that looks like a message?
Yep.
That's where your
click
text
that.
message is gonna be.
That's where you go.
Okay. Well,
It
here
should
it
all
is.
be in there.
It's not there because David kept trying to send me messages to try and test it, and I couldn't find the message because the computer keeps asking for a key.
The code.
Yeah, the code.
And we couldn't find the code because it says we'll send it to your cell phone. Nope, not there.
You got the same number, right?
Yep.
No, I think it's to his old phone. But the other thing is, when it says it'll send it to your cellular phone, they don't send it via your standard text anymore. They send it either through Messenger
Yeah, through Messenger.
or they send it through the Facebook app. I mean, it doesn't matter that you don't have the Facebook
And
app. They'll
the
still
sad
send it.
part of it is, it's Facebook that I can't turn on.
But
Exactly.
Messenger should be there. Messenger should still come through.
You know what, Paul? I really wished I lived in America because I'd be straight round. I'd get it sorted for you.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. And then we'd well and truly have troubles.
Why would we?
Well, can't get you two old guys getting together, boy, would we have
Hey,
problems?
Excuse me, me and Paul, right? We sat on here one night. I forgot what it was. Oh, his printer. And he was getting so stressed because everyone was shouting and do this, do that, do this. I called him up after his stream and it took us about 3 minutes, didn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
Done.
Yep. Me.
See, there you go. You have entered an old password.
Okay, so scratch that password out
You can't.
or write
scratch it.
old next to it.
Right, reset your password.
4 years ago. Why you put a 4-year-old password in?
Your password was changed about 4 years ago. We can reset your password if you don't remember what you changed it to.
Hmm.
Yeah, you click that.
Okay, see there? We're gonna send it to net zero
Yeah.
and it never comes.
Right.
Now go to net zero.
And that happened to me
And
too,
looking,
Paul. And it never comes.
No,
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I just
that was
told I
about-
just told her I was good in
now
bed.
in
She didn't say that to
now
me.
remember, it might be.
Yeah, but you was just quick, that's why.
It may be either in your junk or spam mail.
Yeah, junk's
Nope.
got
You
one
got,
in.
It's
Your
not
junk
in there
mail's got
either,
one.
David.
Go to
it's
junk.
not in there either,
no,
Dave.
Nope.
down,
You're looking
down,
at
down,
sent.
down.
That's not sent. That's the
Junk.
stuff you send.
Junk.
Sent is what you send out, Paul. You gotta
Yeah,
go to
junk
junk
at the
down on the bottom.
It's
Yeah.
not there, guys. It's not there.
Right.
It's not there.
Oh, right. Scroll
Happened to
down a
me as
bit
well.
because
So
you
how
have
did
that
you get it
folder
fixed,
called
Lance?
Facebook. Keep going.
Oh, I'll tell you, ain't gonna help
Stop,
you.
up. Back up. Back to F. You'll see Facebook.
Facebook starts with an F, Paul. Yeah.
There you go.
Look at the date on it.
Yeah.
Not
Nothing.
there, guys. It happened to me as
You
well.
have
and they never
deactivated
send it.
your.
How'd you fix it?
Deactivated your password.
How
I ended up remembering my password.
I may have a different way to you, Paul. Have you got the Facebook app?
Facebook app, yeah.
On your phone.
On your phone?
No.
Download it. Oh, wait.
Yep. Yeah, grab the Facebook app.
If you grab the Facebook app, put your email address in and then put forgot password in that, because it's a more modern thing, you might get the email that way.
Yeah, you'll get that. Or either get the email or you'll get a background notification because they've got a back ways of doing things.
Yeah. Because it would have.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's.
no, it doesn't give me Facebook.
Every phone's got Facebook app on it. You can get it.
Nope.
Look in Google
Yes,
Play.
yeah.
Every phone has Google Play Facebook app.
Yep.
Don't say no. It's because you haven't found it.
Paul, do you have Google Chrome?
I don't know. What's that?
It's a browser.
We've been trying to get him to download Google Chrome for a year.
I'm sure he's had it before.
He might have.
Just
Okay,
minimize
so
that, Paul, and show your desktop.
When it comes up on Facebook, it says create an account or log into Facebook.
Log into Facebook.
Oh, you found it, right? It's there.
No, I found it under Google.
That's what I said. You're not on the app though. You're looking under Google.
That Edge is actually using though, or is it a different browser?
During this holiday weekend, crowds, they've been great all week in a million here in Harbortown.
Oh, they sure have. Even this early in the morning when these players tee off at 8:40, people out following this group. These players are so fun to follow. The shot they hit, the putts they can make from around and on the green. But the Gala will turn right.
Who's playing a video?
Yeah, that read perfectly. Oh, could have easily done it. This is
Check your notifications on another device.
On your old phone? You got the Facebook app on there? It'll normally tell you which device it sent it to.
Yeah. Ooh.
Did we lose someone?
Yeah, I think we must have. I heard the
Oh, Lance.
noise. Yeah, Lance. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, hurry up, Laura.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's both have still got rounds. Fine. David, I don't go back out tomorrow.
What?
I'll catch you in a bit.
Yay! She's leaving again.
Only bad thing about flying here right now is the wind won't go. We keep getting this bad freaking wind.
Wind.
Well, yesterday I was flying in 28-mile-an-hour wind,
Hmm.
which was fine with the Mavic 3. You know, I got a video coming out tomorrow. I'm about 20 feet off of Lake Pontchartrain, and I'm heading towards these camps that are on the water. And there's just nothing but white caps going towards them. It looks really cool.
It didn't work on the old phone either.
Right, Paul, on your browser, on your computer,
Yeah.
this is a possibility. Yeah, don't worry about what page you're on. In the far right-hand corner, you've got the dash square X. And it's right at the top. Right there, them 3 lines. Click that. Does anyone see passwords on there?
Nope, don't see it.
Yeah, bollocks.
No, he's not using
See,
Chrome.
Chrome has password manager that'll ask you to save your
Yeah.
passwords.
Right,
Yeah.
Paul, minimize that for me. Cheers.
You gotta click on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, minimize that to the bottom.
Yeah, he has, but you guys are getting to probably you're not getting to see his screen. He's shared that window.
Oh, yeah. Show your desktop, not your browser. So share screen rather than.
Agreed.
Right, you see at the bottom, you've got a little circle. It's got a blue in the middle, and then it's got red, yellow, and green. Keep going,
Yes.
keep going, keep going.
That looks like Chrome.
That's wrong. Click that. Right. Far top, 3 lines and then downwards. Keep going. Up, up, up. Into the
Up.
corner. Into the corner. Keep going. There. Passwords and autofill. Google password manager. Oh, bollocks. He's got Zoom, PayPal, Live, and Google and AOL.
Yeah, he obviously doesn't use it that much.
But this is the browser you should be using, Paul.
You should be using this and not that other one. Because every time you
it
put a
will-
password in, and that's not
it
going to
will-
show you don't have it.
Yeah, this will save your passwords for you. You'll never have to worry about it. Right, go into your search box, into your top box. No, down a bit. Down a bit, across a bit. In there, right, type in there facebook.com. There is a possibility it's safe, but hello, precious.
Probably sound
No,
like she's
not
passing
safe.
gas or something.
Yeah. Got a turd caught sideways. Yeah.
It's good.
No, it's not there, Paul.
She's on heat.
She's watching me eating a sausage on toast butty.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
let's
Well, then give her a sausage.
Right, I don't know how we're going to do it, Paul.
We're not.
It's a pain in the ass. Next time you see Mark Zuckerberg, give him a slap around the back of the head. That'll resolve it.
nah.
No, I just gave you some. What's up?
Yeah, but she was tasty. She wants some more.
She wants the whole sausage.
It's like last night when I said to Rio he couldn't have any of the pie, so he took the whole fucking pie. And it was
That's
bigger
good.
than him.
No,
Yeah.
I bought a big slab of sausage meat. And then I used one of the tinfoil
Dustin has
takeout
all his
trays
sign-in information.
and squash it down into the bottom of it. And then put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes either side. And it comes out perfect and it's the right shape to go on the bread.
Right.
AZ said to go back to the store that I got this frickin' phone at and tell them that it doesn't work. See
Well,
what
I would,
they
because if
say.
your text messages are not coming through,
Yep.
then you're not getting the right service. Something's not right.
Mm.
And the worst bit is that when you get a phone connected to that number,
Well,
That's what-
here's my question. Maybe you guys know this. This is my old phone.
yeah,
I just as soon use this phone than the new one that I got. Can I
are they the same network?
transfer it over to here?
Are they the same network?
I don't know what network it's on.
The SIM. When you got the new phone, did you get a new SIM card, or did you move the SIM card from one to the other?
Different network.
And you ported the number.
Yeah,
It's a
ported
different
the number.
network.
Yeah, the porting of numbers not gone through properly. Yeah, we'll have to go back to the store.
Mm.
But once
But at
once
the
it,
store, can they reactivate this phone with my phone number?
I'm not sure if
It
that phone will
depends.
take the SIM. But you
If
can
your
always
other
You're
ask.
not
phone-
getting any emails.
if your other phone is unlocked and not locked to a network, it should just go straight in and work.
No, because he's ported his number from one network to another, the porting of
Yeah.
that has not gone through properly. When he goes to the store and they correct it, yeah, he'll just get absolutely bombarded with texts for a couple of days. All them people that have been trying to get in touch with him. Can you make phone calls, Paul?
With the new phone, yes.
Yeah, you can. Have you
Uncle
got
Bill
Captain?
is
Have you
Uncle
got
Bill
Captain?
saying just transfer the SIM card to the phone.
Yeah, but he's transferring. You can try that, but have you got Captain Joe's number?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, ring Captain Joe, and if it comes up with just a standard number, not Paul's name, then your number's not been ported.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people have been
Mm.
calling him on it as well. I think David AZ phoned him on it.
Just seems strange that the texts are not going through.
Yeah, that can actually happen. There's two things they've got to actually switch across, and one is voice, and the other is actually the text side of things.
So
Mm.
I'm calling you now on the new phone.
Because what they do
And
is
it's
they
working.
go
Okay.
go ahead
the
and
new
phone is working on the phone.
And it says Paul Murray.
Yep.
Right,
Okay.
Paul, take your phone back. They've not ported your texts over.
okay. Here's an idea, Joe. Send him back a
Send him a
text
text.
message
Yeah, send him a
and
text
see if
see if
that
he
comes
gets
up.
it.
How do you do
Yeah, I'm in the
that?
middle of doing
I
that.
never sent a text.
No, he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
send
send
you
you
a
a text. Listen.
Okay.
God, on it, Paul. We gotta listen.
Precious.
East Coast is asking if one of you guys can turn Josh blue.
This is a test. Nothing but a test.
If this was a real text message, you'd be stuffed.
I just sent you a text message, Paul.
I think Paul's the only one that can change him into a moderator.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get it?
This is a test. Nothing but a test. Yep.
So he's getting text messages, so something else is wrong.
Yep.
Now, when he goes then, okay, let's go this. If he goes to Facebook, it says forgot password. It says send it to the email. Didn't they have another block where you can send it to a text message?
Yeah, there
I
will
don't
be
know.
one for sending.
Yeah.
That'll
So
be the second
reshare
choice.
the screen, Paul. Go back to Facebook. And let's try again.
Or double check the email. It could be a spelling wrong.
Okay.
point.
So I want to go to where?
Facebook. Right, type in your email address.
Okay. Forgot password.
Right, you see where it says try another way?
Yep.
There you go.
Text message. Text message.
Hey! Click that.
Click.
Continue. Right, keep an eye on your phone for a text. Just check your phone number does end in 66, doesn't it?
Yep.
Right.
It can take anything up to 5 minutes with Facebook.
Actually, with the counting down, I'd say it should be.
It should be less than 3.
It should be. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that says you can retry, but they won't send a new code until that timer's gone.
Yeah.
You had any texts, Paul? It should say Facebook or Meta, and then it
Nope.
will give a code, a 6-digit code number.
Nope.
Hmm.
Facebook have said it's that Paul Murray again. Sod it. We don't need him.
Nope.
Don't
Nope.
put the
Nope.
don't. You still got time. Don't put the phone down. Check messages where it says messages. See if anything else come through. Messages, Paul.
Not Messenger. It's usually a green speech bubble.
It'll be the very top message after, right above mine.
Nope.
Actually, getting the drag down and get to his notifications. That's probably the quickest way.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Paul, show us your phone screen. Stop sharing a minute.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Stop sharing.
Yeah. Right, let me just pin you a minute. Spotlight for everyone. Right, show us your phone screen.
Oh,
Yeah, he's definitely in messages. And there's nothing from Facebook. Can't see it because of the
yeah. I'd go to notifications because it may
Yeah.
come through as a notifications message.
right, pull down the top left of the camera, pull down top left on your phone screen.
Okay, guys, have a good one. I'm getting off.
All right, catch you later, Ed.
All right, have fun, Ed.
Don't crash that drone.
I'll try not to.
Watch out for that tree.
I can't. It doesn't do anything.
If you pull down from the top on either side, it should
Press
bring
on and
down-
swipe down. You'll get notifications. It'll be all these different notifications.
Do I want messages?
Yes.
That's where it comes up. It says unable to open messages. Tap settings, go to app info permissions, then allow the following permissions and try again.
Do that.
SMS, contacts, and phone.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Yeah.
It said, okay, here's the messages settings. Notifications allowed, permissions, call log notifications, and photo and video.
Right, click that. Right.
Yep,
Does it have more options now that are unticked, like SMS?
allowed, all call logs, notifications, photos and videos, not allowed, camera, contacts, location,
Right.
microphone.
Whoa. There's your thing. Take contacts out of not allowed. That should be allowed. And SMS should be allowed.
And photos.
And photo, yeah, literally everything should be allowed
Yeah,
for
because
because it literally you're telling your phone it can't have access to everything that it holds.
Yep. But it allowed me to contact him on my contact.
Yeah, but different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the contacts there is when you share a contact with somebody rather than just somebody getting in touch with you.
Once they're all allowed, go back into your messages and see if it's there.
Hey, there's a big football match on today, David.
Who's playing?
Droylsden versus Holker Old Boys in the semi-finals of the playoffs. We came third in the league, so we've got a chance of getting promoted.
For what division?
That would be in there and in that one.
The only thing I've got in messages is from you, Joe. This is a test, nothing but a test.
Right, go back to Facebook and click resend
On here,
on your computer. Yeah. You say send a new code. Hey, drones up. Welcome to Tech Hour on Paul Murray Show.
Going to be live from Studio B, the tech show.
Yeah, where we try everything and not succeed.
We're going to call this Old Man and a Computer.
Why doesn't it tell me what
Hello,
not to?
little girl.
So, David, you having them redo the things with the phone number? Because it may have to be redone.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Time to do. Your crop's empty, lady. Go and eat. Go and eat. Go and eat. Don't look at me like that. Go and eat. Why are you not eating? Again, just be smile.
Or should we rename the program Paul Murray's Tech Disasters?
Yeah, don't
Only
worry.
got a
One,
minute left. Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Paul, you know where it says send a text on your computer, but it's all starred out.
I got 30 seconds left on check your
Yeah.
text messages.
Once that goes down to 0, yeah, you know where your phone number is, and it's got all the stars and then 66. Yeah,
Yeah.
go to that box, delete everything in the box, and re-put your phone number in.
It's not going to allow that.
I've just checked it on my end; it allows me to do it. So
Yeah, no, the reason being, if you actually go ahead and change the telephone number,
no, we're
that
not
would that'd
changing
mean
the
that
telephone number. We're getting him to type the full number in, so it's not star 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 star. As long as it's all
yeah.
full phone
It
numbers
won't-
in,
it won't
then it
let me do.
matches. It won't.
No.
Oh God darn it!
My God, that Droylsden been founded in 1892, the football team.
And they're still trying to kick that ball around the place.
Mm.
God,
And they play in red shirts, red shorts, and red socks, which is why they're called the Bloods.
all right. So that another game we'll have to cancel today.
Ta-da.
I think it's the Northern Counties, the
Yeah.
First Division North we're in, and we'll go up into the Northern Counties Premier.
Yeah. Shout at me, you little shit. Leave the cat alone. How about I go outside and invite the cat in?
Yeah, that'll make it really interesting.
So he's gone to the other side of the room now. Not arguing with me.
Let the cat in and all the birds will be flying around.
Yeah, you'll guarantee the birds will be wishing you would let the cat out.
Not our cockatiels.
I give up. We beat that to death, haven't we?
No, still alive.
Well, Paul, it gives us our first hour this evening.
What's that?
We can do it all again for the first hour this evening.
This is tech time with Paul Murray. Find out the latest disasters live.
Have a good Easter too.
Okay, nothing going. Well, I guess I'll drive over to where I got the damn phone at.
Paul, when did you last post something on Facebook?
Well, the couple of days ago, and now it wants me to sign in, and I can't sign in.
Oh, because you're posting them on that group, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, so just gone onto your profile and it says the last post you made actually to your profile was the 20th of October 2021.
Well, Joe, are you heading out?
Not yet.
You want to stay a while? You want me to turn it over to you?
No, if you're gonna get off, I'm gonna get off.
Okay. Mark, thanks for being here. David, thanks for the help.
Yeah, it's all right.
Trevor, we'll see you. I'll be on again later today, hopefully.
Paul,
If
just
this-
before
if
you
this-
go,
If this old man can figure it out.
yeah, right, Paul, just before you go, at the bottom of your Zoom where it says audio, go to audio settings.
Where's the bottom of Zoom?
Right at the bottom, you'll have like your microphone and it says audio underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
Click that and then click
I had
audio
3D printed the
settings.
basket.
Then you see where it says microphone,
Yeah.
and then underneath it says test mic. What microphone does it say it's using there?
HD Pro webcam.
Right? Click the down arrow, little down arrow, or click on it, and does it bring up another microphone?
HD Pro webcam. HP Pro webcam.
There's not a second microphone.
If we get promoted, we go into the same league
If
as
there's
the
not a second
FBL of Man.
microphone, before you next come on, just check your microphone's plugged in, because I think your microphone's been disconnected.
Okay. All right.
All right. Catch you later, guys.
We'll see you guys.
Paul, if you need me, you know where I am.
Yep.